Orlando.
Welcome to the OZone.
Welcome to the OZone.
Welcome to the OZone. Welcome to the OZone.
The voice of Magic fans.
Welcome back to another episode of the OZone podcast, the voice of Magic fans. In the virtual studio today, we have Justin,
Yo.
Al,
What's going on?
myself, Anthony, and a very special guest joining us, Magic Hall of Famer Darell Armstrong.
How y'all doing, fellas?
Good.
Good. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much for joining us. Darell, what have you been doing during this quarantine time? How's everything going?
Well, I'll be honest with you. My first 2 weeks, I drink, ate, and slept. 2 naps a day, no lie, just to get the day to go past. And then I said, I can't do that. You know, I got to make sure I take care of my body just in case when this thing gets heated back up. So I got on the grind and started running like 3 or 4 miles or 5 miles a day. And then I found from my daughter who's in Orlando, she told me, I saw her on video with a sauna performance jacket on. And man, let me tell you that it works. And I done lost like 20 pounds in 3 weeks.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm almost at my playing weight. That's the crazy thing. My playing weight was 167. They had it on the sheet at 183. I soaking wet. I wasn't 183.
I might need to get that information from you because I've been doing the opposite. I've been gaining weight during the quarantine.
Yeah, you get this sauna performance jacket, you're gonna lose. I'm gonna tell you.
So how excited are you with basketball restarting again, and even more so that it might be in the city of Orlando?
It's exciting. I mean, these walls is small. But I'm very excited. I'm excited for people who love sports, you know, and people who really love the NBA, want to see some basketball, want to see something. I mean, it's been the first time in my 51 years, you know, I never seen where we didn't have not one thing of sports. And now it's good that everybody's getting back. And so, you know, we'll be getting back. And I got a good text this morning about we probably might go in the gym Thursday and Friday. Six coaches are going to be in there. And so that was kind of exciting. We're going to do a Zoom tomorrow, and we'll talk about it and everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's time to kind of shake all the rust off, right?
Yeah, they gonna probably. I'm gonna put a video out on Instagram to all the players and everything. Hey man, look, don't come in here talking because they talking. A retired player, old player. Tell them don't come in here talking about I look like I'm on crack because I've been working that. It's gonna be exciting to see these guys because I played golf with JJ Barrero last week, and you know some guys you might speak to on Zoom, and so it'll be fun to just finally see these guys. I told Luka I said I miss you cussing me out, you know. Quiet, DA. You know, it'd be great to get back to that.
Yeah, man, we're all excited for everything just to kind of at least get to semi-normal. Now, Darell, for those that are really familiar with you, you're kind of known as, you know, Mr. Heart and Hustle. You're the guy that kind of embodies that. Where exactly did Heart and Hustle come from? Was that more from the media? Was it fan made? Was it more of a team? Where did Heart and Hustle come from? Where did it originate?
I don't know. I don't know who said it, who brought it up, but I think the way we played, the team we had, you know, we had Ben Wallace, you know, and a lot of people didn't even know about Ben Wallace because we just traded him from Washington. We had Bo Outlaw. I knew what type of players they was. We had some guys. Tyred Wahead. He was before he got traded. We had some toughness about us. And you know, maybe the fans just took on that because, you know, with the media, when they say you predicted to win only 10 games, you know, it was a slap in the face. And so I wanted to come out and prove, you know, because we just lost Penny in the trade, you know, with the Pat Garrity. So I just want to come out, first of all, lead by example and hopefully everybody else will fall in line. And one thing I do know, with Monty Williams, Bo Outlaw, Ben Wallace, I mean, those guys they solid. And you can probably see now by Monty, myself, coaching in the NBA, and so we had some guys that had toughness and had heart, and whoever came up with it, it was beautiful because we played for that city.
You guys definitely did. I mean, to this day, I think you can see fans here embrace that team. Still think about that team as that. It was a special time in Orlando for sure. I wanted to ask you too, Darrell, what was it like playing for Doc Rivers back in those days?
It was fun. It was exciting. He always had practice where it was challenging. It was competing, especially after a tough loss. We'll come back in the gym and we'll do a fun shooting drill to get us started, and then we'll jump into practice. But he's a hell of a coach. Hands down, he understands the game. He played the game. He played the most important position in the game, is the point guard. So it was fun playing for him. It was fun winning him that Coach of the Year, and so. But he's also a championship coach, from Boston, and he's been in there a couple of times. So, he got the right ingredients, especially in Boston with those three, and he made it happen. And congratulations to him because he does a hell of a job. And one thing I can say, we used to have some good practice. When I left that practice, I was prepared and I was ready to play. From him doing last minute games things and plays and having the defense guard it, how they gonna guard it, so he always prepared us, and that's why to me that's why you got that heart and hustle, because we was prepared, we was ready to play every night, and I love that.
So I think you're one of those players that'll be always kind of synonymous again with that heart and hustle in Orlando Magic history. Could you talk a little bit about what the significance was of being inducted into the Orlando Magic Hall of Fame, and kind of walk us through how you found out and what your first reaction was?
Y'all not making me cry today. I'm not.
Yeah, we won't stop you.
But I was at practice and came back home and I saw Alex had called, so I already knew. When I saw him call, he didn't ever call me. So when I saw his name, I knew what was going on. I didn't have it. I just felt it, and it was always good to play for them fans in Orlando. So that's why I always loved. 9 years, and I'm a free agent. I'm a walk-on with him, and the fans always embrace me. I love playing for them. I'm not gonna lie to you. Every night, I try to give them all, and I did. So it was it's definitely an honor. Man, Shaq, Penny, Nick Anderson, T. Mac, and now me. Come on, me being undrafted, it's a blessing. I thank God for the opportunity, and thank Orlando Magic because they inducted me into the Hall of Fame. They showed me love, and I appreciate it. Told you I didn't want to cry.
Yeah, your secret's safe with us. We won't tell anybody. Listen, Darrell, I was born and raised in Orlando, Florida. My dad was a diehard Shaquille O'Neal fan, and I remember as a kid really trying to watch a game, but I really didn't understand the game of basketball. I was too young to understand. And I really fell in love with the Magic watching you and T-Mac play in the Heart and Hustle days. So watching you guys together was definitely an honor on my side. And I even remember, as a kid in middle school, just watching people play, and even myself having the 10 on the chest. Like, that number 10 is still very, very special in Orlando. And I just want you to know that, it doesn't matter how long it's been since you've been to the city of Orlando or whatever case may be, there's still a lot of love here for you. So, all of that is well deserved, 100%. Now, from playing, jumping into coaching and then the transition to coaching with the Mavs, what was that like? Because even under Doc Rivers, you got Monty Williams, a lot of head coaches coming out of, players that have played for Doc Rivers. What was that transition into being from a player to a coach like?
I mean, I had coaches who told me keep all your information, all the stuff that they could give us during the year, plays and things like that. I remember Byron Scott telling me keep your information because you're going to be a coach. And the transition was probably right on time. To be honest with you, I was trying to play my 15th year. I had got an offer to play with Milwaukee, just come into training camp, non-guaranteed, and I was like, nah, I'd just rather wait. And then right before Christmas, Phoenix had to sign. They had to sign one guy, something with their roster, and Steve Kerr was, I think, the general manager, president, where it was one, and they brought 6 guys in, and in that workout, Shaq was there. He was playing with Phoenix. And in that workout, I retired. I retired in that workout. My body, I was 40 at the time. My body told me. Troy Hudson was there. Damon Stoudemire was there. D. Brown ended up getting the job. But right in that workout, my body just said, nah, that's it. And then about a week later, I got a call from the Mavs. And it was very surprising because, it's in the middle of the year. I got a call from the Mavs saying that they would probably love for me to come and join them, and that's what I've been ever since. And it's been great because being around this game is fun. No matter if when you know your body can't do it, but still be around the game to help out young guys and teach the game. And my first player they ever gave me was J.J. Barrera, and I played against him a little bit my last 1 or 2 years, and I came downstairs and he had just got downstairs, and I said, JJ, they got me to work you out. That's like the first game, and with respect, he just said, whatever you say, let's do it. And we've been like this ever since.
And JJ Barrett is a bad boy.
Yes, he is.
That's a bad boy.
He's had some success against this current Magic team. So
yeah, I think the Dallas Mavericks love playing in Orlando.
Yeah.
I don't know. We play well down there. I don't know why.
It's because they got you, DA.
I don't know. They must be trying to play hard for me.
So as someone who's had your experience as a player and now coach, with the accolades you've achieved and the reputation that you've built for yourself, how does that translate into how you approach coaching a guy like Luka, who's had success overseas before coming to the NBA?
Well, I mean, he's so experienced. I mean, he got so much experience, and you can see that he started early with a real team like Real Madrid. And I talked to him. He told me at age 13 he was with Real Madrid, that's impressive. Because I played with guys when I played overseas. I played with 16-year-old guys when I was 25. And it's just a maturity level that they get into. And if you're playing at 13 years old with Real Madrid, you're something special. Something special. And so when he got over here, first thing I just said, I ain't never seen him play. And I wanted to see him play, and I was like, oh my God. I said, this dude can play. And when I saw him play, I was like, all we got to do is work on him walking. That's all we got to do is work on him walking. And then, other than that, he just took off. I mean, he knows what he wants. He knows angles. He knows how to get open. He knows how to get to the hole. He loves the step back three. And for me, he loves messing with me a lot. I mess with him. I don't really work him out a lot, but we'll have to shoot around. We'll play around like one-on-one game. And I just play defense, and he'll go against me. But for him, I played in that league, so he knows. I led the league in scoring over there in the ACB where he came from. So he knows, and I really think he understands. Hold on, I might not see this guy, but I know he played over in the ACB and he did something special. And so it's a lot of respect. You can see it, and he's just fun. He's just fun to be around. I mean, he's like dirt to me. He's a big kid. They go do crazy stuff. They gonna laugh. They gonna enjoy themselves. But it's just fun to be around him, man. And you can just see greatness, and that's the crazy part. You just see greatness, and he loves to work. He loves to work out after practice. He's more of a big competitor guy. Let's throw the ball up. Let's compete and get out of it. He's not a drill guy. He's not really a drill guy. But you know what? It's been a lot of players like that in this league. That's once you throw that ball up, it's turning up time, and he's that type of player. He's that player.
Awesome. That is great insight, DA. Thank you so much for that input that you're sharing with us. To wrap up the interview, we're going to play a little game with you. We like to call it rapid fire. Doesn't have to be. We call it In the OZone with Darell Armstrong. So first question for you. Tracy McGrady or Vince Carter as teammates? Who do you prefer?
Man, y'all put me on the spot.
And although you have options, there's only one right answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy, it'll be T-Mac.
Oh, well, what an option. We got Al over here that he's a diehard Vince fan, and as much as I respect Vince, I got my boy T-Mac all day.
Yeah.
All right. So most improved player or six-man award? Which one meant more?
Oh man, since I got them both in the same year. They both meant a lot, but especially the six man coming off the bench, changing the game. Coming in off the bench and averaging 14, 13. I seen Jason Terry do it here with the Dallas Mavericks, and he's one of the six man. I seen James Harden do it. That's special when you can come off the bench and put your stamp on the game like that.
Has there been another player to win both most improved and six man?
No, I'm the only one.
You're the only one.
One in the history of basketball to do. Yeah.
Now, Darrell, you've obviously played with a lot of great talents. Who would you say is your all-time favorite teammate? You can only choose one.
That's a hard one. I'm telling you, I'm tight with a lot of them. And speak to him a lot. Like T-Mac will be one, Bo Outlaw will be one. Ben Waller, I still talk to Ben, and Ben is like,
oh wow,
so that'll be a hard one. I won't even say because I love Monty Williams. I love him. I appreciated Shaq. Because he even though I didn't get to play with him, but he was one of my all-time favorite too, and Penny Hardaway as well, and. So the list keep going on and on. I can't give you one. I'm sorry.
So last question to kind of wrap it up. Favorite all-time Orlando Magic memory?
Probably when I won Player of the Week. The trophies is great, but probably when I won Player of the Week and we played AI and them, and we went in overtime in Philly and I missed a triple-double by 2 rebounds at 34, 14, and 8, and just took over the game. And I think it was the second overtime or the first overtime. Just took over the game and had like a 13, 12 points because it was always AI was my favorite one to play against, and then I was so hot in that game that I stepped across the line, 3-point line, badly, and they still gave me the 3. So
that's crazy.
I was hot, but just winning that, and it was crazy. Hold on, let me show it to you. This is what crazy. Here it is, right here.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
it is
super
right.
Cool.
And so this was special because that whole week I was MVP for the whole week. They only had one Player of the Week back then, and then they started doing East and West. But I was the Player of the Week for the whole week, and averaged, which is crazy, 22 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, in 30 minutes. 4 steals, shot 55% and 96% from the free throw line that week. So Yeah, that's probably special. And like I say, I always love playing against AI, and he was one of the best in the league, and so that's my memorable moment anytime I played against him.
I love that because especially in that time frame, there was so many big boys, and you know the game was so much more physical then than it is now, and the fact that you kind of took over like that, I mean that's no easy task for sure.
Yeah, but then, like you said, it's when you're out there competing, and you can get embarrassed easy at the point guard position every night. Ain't ready to. So I had to bring my A game, and I had to bring that toughness, and that's what I done.
Darrell, we appreciate you so much for joining us. I love it. It's such a good feeling because to me you're a legend in our city, and such a good feeling to know that Dallas is taking good care of you. I'm really upset that they made the phone call before we made the phone call. If they ever stop taking care of you, you make sure you take a 1-plane ticket back to Orlando, and we'll talk to whoever it is that we need to talk to because Orlando will always be home for you. We appreciate you, man.
Thank you, fellas.
Absolutely. All right, and that was Quarantine with Darell Armstrong.
Thank you for listening to the OZone podcast, the voice of Magic fans.
Be sure to visit our website, theozonepod.com, and remember to subscribe, rate, and leave a review on all your favorite podcast listening platforms.